Hi guys, Janine here. Welcome to my channel. Today I would like to share with you what I made with the July kit I purchased from Annie Msgardengrove1 here on YouTube. She also has an Etsy store and I will place the link to that as well. And it also has a Facebook group that she uses exclusively to promote her Etsy store and her kits. And ladies, let me tell you, there's a long waiting list to be on to receive a kit from Annie. She's just amazing. I'll post a link to what the July kit, everything that was in the kit. And yeah, let me show you what I made. Part of the kit. In her kit, she crocheted the cup and the saucer. She provides the teaspoon. How adorable is that? Okay, a simple wooden teaspoon, and she's put a ribbon rose and a bow on there. How delightful is that? Would you and I think of something like that? Look at that. Isn't she just amazing? Okay, and also part of what she provided has this gorgeous tea bag. It looks like it's a tag that simulates a tea bag. Isn't that beautiful? There was another one on here, and I removed it, and I'll show you where I used it in the next book. So with things this beautiful, there's not much you can do. I mean, Annie really makes it so easy for us. I will be gifting this to a friend, so my message will be there. So these are inside the cup. I've just put some fabric in there for the purpose of this video. I will be filling it with goodies for my friend. This bag comes with the kit as well. So on the front of the cup I have Let's Party. This whole piece comes from the kit. All I had to do was glue it on there. I added some green seam binding and these pink flowers, and it provides as well. So that is the cup. I'll put it one side, and my absolute favorite, the kettle. Annie made this kettle herself. She crocheted everything herself. Look at that. Isn't it perfect? I don't know if this is muslin or I think it is muslin. She's made it in such a way that you can put something inside. Yeah, and so what I've done is of the trims that she provided, I cut them up and I put a rose over there and a rose over there. She also provides some trims, and I cut a little bit off and just put it there to show that how we all do that with a teacup, a little bit dripping out of there to show the pouring. I put this whole crochet piece with tea there is part of the kit as well. I glue that in the center. I cut off this piece from the trim that she provided, and that trim she provides as well. Again, my green seam binding and the pink paper flower that Annie provides in the kit. At the back, I glue down the pink flower she provided, and again green seam binding with a random piece of the same trim that I used here. Again, ladies, with Annie, it's like all you have to do is decorate. You don't even have to think. She makes it so easy. This I cut up from part of the little applique piece that she provides in the kit as well. So that's what I did with the kettle. And then of course I made this little book from the things that she provided. Everything in this kit everything that I'm showing you was provided by Annie, with the exception of the seam binding, the metal ring binder I used to connect the pages, and of course all these little things, fluffs and things over there I used to hide away the steel. Well, that silver is from my stash. On the cover, and it provides this coaster type thing, coaster type to use for your book. She puts that material on herself, and she has sewn that lace on. So what I've done is, oh goodness, I think that's my cat. So what I've done is put some of the rose trim she provided on top there. That's a centerpiece of one of the doilies she's provided. Some more rose, a rose of the rose applique. This she provides as well, time for tea, so I positioned that there, put a piece of the lace that she's given, and of course added a little green ribbon. That's also a doily I cut out. Even that little flower over there is also part of what Annie provided. It was on this trim which I had cut up. As you can see, there's a piece there which I had cut up to use to frame that image. This trim on here as well, Annie provides that. It's a ribbon, I just cut the ribbon off. So that's the cover. These little pieces as well, they all come from that trim. I cut them up as much as possible to use on this book. On the second page, again, this whole piece here with these flowers on Annie provides. I put that little rose piece there from the ribbon, where this part here, this ribbon trim here. So I put a piece there, again cut up that ribbon piece on top. The doily Annie provided as well, I cut the centerpiece out. On all the doilies Annie provided, I cut the centerpiece out. In fact, this doily was already attached to this, I think. I just turned it around and snipped out the center. Then on the second page again, I just put half a doily. I cut the doily in half, I just put half a doily, and I put this piece on. Annie made this and sends it with the kit as well. Again, the ribbon trim, piece of that applique I cut up, some more there, a doily centerpiece I cut, and that ribbon trim. On the next page, taking this image that she's provided, first glue down the doily she gave, that was in the kit, put that down, ribbon trim. I used that flower from this trim over there, and put that little pieces in there which I cut up from that trim. On this page I made a pocket. It's my favorite page. Cut the doily in half, and he provides that as well. I had some pieces of this trim left. This is the trim I used for on here on the kettle, and I had that over, so I glued that down and added the leftover piece here. This was part of the tea bag, part of this one here. There we go. This, I took them apart and I put some of that roses from that trim there and a little ribbon rose. Again, I'll put a message on there. I put that lace piece around there. On this page, I used the other half of the doily, and he provides this as well. I decorated with the ribbon, add this little bit here. It's also a pocket. I can slide something in there if I want to. I probably will put some applique pieces in there for the lady I'm gifting this to. On this page, Annie provides 2 of these in her kit. Let me just show you. Oh, this one here. I took the other one and I cut it in half. So I used half that shows on this pocket that inserts in there, and then I use the other half of this on the back page, which I'll show you in a minute. And on this page I left it as is because I wanted to showcase a beautiful teacup in that in what Annie provided. Again, some trim, even the thank you that she gave, I inked it a bit and put it on the page. Cut up the trims again, use the other half of that lace at the bottom. On the last page, again, the image she provided, the doily, added cut up some of the trim that she provided, that lace piece at the bottom, lovely images, and he's taken all the trouble to stitch it and, you know, present it. As I said, there's nothing that you don't know, it's a no-brainer. You know, you just basically have to decorate, you know, with what she's given you. And also, so I've taken the other half of that doily that I cut up, or that piece that I cut up there, and put it in here, made the other half of the doily, and made a pocket, some trim, even that trim she provides in the kit, and the ribbon. And in here is a tea bag. I put a piece of Velcro on there. The tea bag comes with the kit as well. I just inked it with some vintage photo, and add a doily center and some piece of that ribbon trim. It's in the back. I didn't do anything to the back. Again, like I say, you know, with Annie, she gives you everything. I'm just going to page through the book without talking. Without showing everything. She provides everything that you need. Everything. You basically have to decorate it. This is why I chose not to add anything out of my stash other than the seam binding and the ring binder, because with everything provided for you in such a way, you know, it's really more, you know, you don't have to think hard to decorate anything, any of the kits. So the challenge for me would always be with any of Annie's kits to use only what she provides, and to see only what she provides and see what I can come up with. And there's the next page, and there's the next page. If I'm out of camera somewhere, I'm sorry guys. Okay, so yeah, so this goes, it will go in there, you know, for my friend. She will receive this. And here we go with the teacup. I haven't glued the teacup down yet because I want to, some of the things I'm going to give her has a doily in there. Sorry. I'll put some doilies at the bottom, and so I don't want to glue it down yet. So yeah guys, there we go. I will link Annie's Facebook group, Annie's channel, and her Etsy store at the bottom of in the description below. And if you are interested in any of the kits, she does have 10 kits which she makes. You know, she has permanent list, and there are many women on the permanent list, and I don't know if she still has place on the permanent list, but I do know that she has 10 spots for orders every month. So I suggest, if you are interested, you go over to her Facebook page and see, you know, and try and get one. You won't be sorry guys. She's amazing. I absolutely a big fan. As you can imagine, I'm on the permanent list, and I plan to stay there for a very long time. So thanks for coming by and watching, and yeah, see you soon.